So a lot of this vintage stuff is kind of like disappearing, and it's like, man, it's nice to add one to your collection if you can, you know. Hello, how you doing? It's gonna be right with you, okay? Give me just 1 second.
Yeah. I have it for you.
All right.
All right, Raymond. So this is my last and final question. I want you to really think hard about this one. All right. So if you had $500 to spend on a good affordable watch for durability, water resistance, overall looks, what's your final pick?
All right. So probably it's going to be kind of like a two-part thing.
Okay.
If you want to go modern, there's a lot of choices. I like Seiko.
Okay.
I mean, Seiko has been tried and tested and proved, so to say. And you threw in water resistance. So, I mean, Seiko is one of the, more affordable, modern, water-resistant watch for if you have a budget of like up to $500. But I said two-part because, like, if you were to go with vintage, still to this day, I think you can still get like a vintage Omega. Like I just bought this, I told you earlier, for $400 at the watch show. It has a caliber 560 movement, works great, keeps perfect time. And it's like, there's parts for them, $400. And here's the thing too, a lot of these vintage watches, they retain their value. So if you ever want to, change into something modern per se, you can trade in a vintage watch. We'll take it in any time.
Yeah.
And a lot of other watch dealers and watchmakers will do the same.
I think that's it, but I think vintage might be the way to go here. I mean, you can get an Omega for...
I mean, I like it, and here's another thing. Here's why I say this, because like modern watches, I just had a person buy a vintage Tudor sub from me the other day, and he was debating between a modern Tudor and that vintage Tudor sub. And I said, listen, they're not making this Tudor sub anymore. It's done. Production's done, period. But this current modern Tudor is still in production. I can replace it anytime. Don't worry if it sells. I'll get you another one, right? So a lot of this vintage stuff is kind of like disappearing, and it's like, man, it's nice to add one to your collection if you can,